Because the reason why I've been hiding from y'all is because my whole life, since I've been little, I've been dealing with cops, and I get tired of that. You feel me? I've been getting tired of that. So
I completely understand.
You know what? I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna talk to y'all man to man.
Completely.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
This is José Raúl Bonilla. On October 17th, 2015, José joins thousands of other people flooding downtown Fort Myers, Florida for Zombicon, a massive Halloween street festival filled with costumes, fake weapons, and staged gore. As the night winds down, gunfire erupts in the crowd. 20-year-old Expavius Tyrell Taylor is fatally shot. 5 other festival goers are wounded. The crowd panics. Witnesses struggle to describe what they saw. With so many people dressed as zombies, some carrying prop guns, investigators face a chaotic and confusing scene. In the weeks that follow, police review surveillance footage to see if the shooting was caught on camera, and interview hundreds of people. Anonymous tips begin to point towards a local man heard bragging about the murder. He is identified as José Raúl Bonilla. But with little hard evidence against José, the case stalls. For more than 2 years, the shooting remains unsolved. Then José is arrested on an unrelated charge in 2018. His cellmate soon comes forward to police, claiming that José was bragging about the Zombicon shootings. The cellmate agrees to wear a wire to help investigators. He gets José on tape, admitting to the shooting. This gives investigators the opening they need to bring José down to the PD for an interrogation.
Okay. So I want you to just listen for a second. Like I said, you told us you didn't want to talk to us when you first walked in the room. We've been investigating this.
Yeah.
And we have gotten some information that you admitted to doing this shooting.
No, I never said that. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm asking you not to answer anything right now. Just listen for a second, okay? We have this on recording.
What are you talking about? I don't got nothing to do with that shooting. I told you that.
Okay, just listen for a second.
Just listen, man.
Just listen. Don't say anything.
I want you to just listen.
Just listen. I'm not trying to get you to say anything. Just listen.
Hey, baby.
Did you see him when you shoot him, or what Jamie tell you? When you shoot the people where they're going, did you see him, or were you wrong on later Jamie told you? That's not because they put the gun up. It's like if somebody punch you in the face in the rest, you gonna let them punch you? That's what it is. That's how real life is. Somebody put a gun on me, and I don't know you. My reaction is to my gun and shoot.
That wasn't me. I don't know who's that.
Okay. Now, I didn't, like I told you, I don't want you to answer. I just want you to listen. Now, I'm going to tell you, we have this on video, too. When you're in jail, there's video. There's video surveillance.
I don't know who's that.
Okay.
I don't know who's that.
Okay. Jose, that is your voice.
No, it ain't.
You're on the jail video going into the cell with that other individual.
Alright, because he's my bunkie. I don't know who's that.
At the same time the recording is made.
I don't know who's that.
So what I want you to do is think about this for 1 second. If what you said during the recordings is true, that you did this, that you pulled out a gun and shot this guy because you feared for your life, because this other guy had a gun, this is the time to tell us. But because you told us you initially did not want to talk to us, and I'm not trying to play games or trick you, I just want you to sit in here and think about this for a second. And if you want to talk to us, you can let us know, okay? Because initially you said you didn't want to talk to us. Now you can understand why we want to talk to you. Okay, now you understand precisely what this is about. And I want to give you this chance to talk to us and explain what really happened. because this may be the last time you get a chance to talk to us and tell us your side of the story. If you were really afraid, if somebody really had a gun, and you did this because you thought you were going to get killed, or you thought Jamie was going to get killed, this is the time to tell us. Okay? Why don't you just take a second and think about this? And this detective and I are going to step out, okay? Just think about it for a second.
I'm
Okay?
telling you what you want me to tell you. I got nothing to tell you.
Okay. Why don't you just think about it for 1 second?
What do you want me to tell you?
I want to hear your side of what happened.
We want to hear the truth of what happened that night and why you did what you did. Just think. Don't answer. You said they need evidence. Well, we have evidence. We have your words on tape saying you did it. It is your voice. I've talked to you a number of times in person on the phone. That's your voice. You're on jail video. That other individual is going to come in and testify that it's your voice. That's not in dispute. Okay, why don't you think about this for 1 second?
What you want me to tell you?
The truth. The truth of what happened and why it happened. Because I really do want to know what you were thinking and why you did what you did. No BS. I would really want to know what happened and why. And I'm looking at your face and I can kind of tell you want to tell me. If you really were scared and somebody had a gun, you need to tell us. I just want to hear your side. Why don't you take a second to yourself? Think about this in your own mind. This detective and I are going to step out. And if you do want to talk to us and tell us your side of the story, it's the truth. That's all we're after is the truth and why you did what you did. Maybe you did have a good reason. Maybe you did fear for your life. And that would be the only good reason. Okay, that would be the only good reason you do something like that. Is you were afraid. You were afraid you were going to get killed or your buddy Jamie was going to get killed. If that's the case, we want to know.
I'm not gonna lose my life. I'm not gonna lose my life. For real. You know it's real. Me and you, you're FBI. You know everything that's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking you dead in the eyes. Cause it was. This is real, man.
It is real.
This He was there with me. This is real, man.
Why don't you take 1 second, think about this, let me talk to this detective for a minute.
I just don't want to lose my life. I don't.
What do you mean by that?
I don't want to lose my life.
Well, what are you thinking? I understand you don't want to lose your life, but what? Why don't you take one second, just catch your breath and think for a minute. And if you want to talk to us, you let us know. I'm just going to give you a break here for a second.
Let's take some deep breaths.
Just take a breath for a second.
I just don't want to lose my life, sir. I don't.
If you want to talk to us, you let us know. Okay? We'll just take a second, think to yourself, okay? And we'll be right back. It's up to you if you want to talk to us. You let us know, okay?
Well,
Okay, just take a second. If you want to talk to us, you knock on this door and you let them know, and we'll come back.
Just take a few minutes.
Just take a minute, okay?
Have a seat.
everybody there.
Yep, have a seat. Now, they'll be right here for you, okay? Just hang tight for 1 second, pal. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Okay, Jose, we had stepped out, and we understand that you just told one of the deputies that you want to speak to us. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to be clear. You want to speak to us and give us your side of the story. Is that correct? You want to talk to us?
Well, what y'all gonna do to me?
Well, right now we want to hear what happened and why it happened. That's what we want to hear. But it's up to you if you want to talk to us. I mean, looking at your face a minute ago, it's clear you want to talk to us. But I need to hear that from you. I want to make sure that I'm reading you right. Do you want to tell us what really happened? And why? Why? Most importantly, why? Because I don't think you're some evil kid. Clearly, you have remorse for what happened. We listened to these conversations. Clearly, you have some guilt about what happened. You ask God to forgive you. And that all tells us you're not an evil, malicious kid that just doesn't care. You do care. But we want to hear the truth of why you did what you did. You just told the deputy that you wanted to speak to us, and I hope you do. I mean, you've talked to me for a long time, a number of times, on the phone, in person. You've always talked to us. And generally, you've been pretty polite and respectful with us.
Absolutely.
And I want to give you this opportunity, but I want to know that you do want to talk to us. I want to know why you did it. If you really thought your life was in danger, this other guy had a gun, we need to know.
Let me hear that again.
It is a little noisy in the background, so.
I can hear shit. That's what it is. You want to get paid for this again? No? Because God forgive me. Huh? God forgive me. Because he never did. I always been crazy and I always been looking crazy. Well, what happened when you have two years that like, did you see him when you shoot or what Jamie told you? What do you mean? When you shoot the people where they were born, did you see him or were you wrong or they were Jamie told you? That's why they told you. They put the gun up. It's like if somebody punch you in the face in the restaurant, you gonna let them punch you? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's how real life is. Somebody pull a gun on me and I don't know you, my reaction is pull my gun and kill you. Okay? I'm not gonna let you shoot me and let you kill me. This is you have to worry about it. Like how many people didn't know what happened in Fort Myers, what it was. But it's like life, it's like, they can't just come get you because someone said this and that. They gotta have proof, the gun, and they gotta have that. They can't go by evidence on this kind of charge. These cases are extremely literal shit. What are you going to do? In the ocean. What's the name? There's a bridge there. The bridge. And Moped. What do you see? What you say? So I brought that shit. I cleaned it with bleach. You cleaned it with bleach? I broke it in pieces. You broke it in pieces? Yeah. I threw the metal. You know how that had metal and plastic? I threw the metal, all that shit.
We can go on, man, but I mean, it's there. It sounds like we need to hear what happened from you, because that's the only way we're going to find out.
You said what happened in the recordings. And like I said, it's very important. If you feared for your life, if somebody else had a gun and pulled it out, we need to know. We want to hear about that. We know this isn't easy for you.
I just don't want to lose my life. I don't. Or something that.
What do you mean when you say you don't want to lose your life? What are you referring to? What do you mean?
If you were defending yourself or Jamie, it's really time to tell us. If somebody pulled out a
I
gun,
don't care about nobody else, just myself.
you were afraid for your own life? You thought he was going to shoot you? You're young. You're a young man. You're 23 years old. You got a whole future ahead of you. Obviously, you know we have some evidence. Think, you express remorse about what you did, and you ask God to forgive you. Think about the family of this young man who died. They want to know what happened, but more importantly, they want to know why it happened. Why is their loved one dead? And if there was some type of mistake, somebody else pulled out a gun or showed a gun, and you were defending yourself, I'm sure the family would want to know that. What led up to their family member being killed? And as I look at you right now, you got a struggle in your face. There's what I see is a young man who's got this going through his head and wants to do the right thing and explain his side of the story, but it is up to you.
I just don't understand.
What's that? I didn't hear that.
I just don't understand.
You just don't understand.
Yeah.
What don't you understand? If there's something I can explain to you, I
I
will.
don't want to lose my life.
What I think you're referring to is, I think you're asking if the state is going to charge you and seek the death penalty. Is that what you're asking me? Or is that what you're implying?
No.
Okay, you don't want to lose your life. What do you...
We go both ways. Being locked up for life.
Oh, okay. And like I said, you're 23 years old. I can't sit here and guarantee you what the state is going to absolutely prosecute you for or what sentence you may end up getting. But you need to make a decision, because if you cooperate, maybe that helps you out down the road. You've been in jail, you kind of know how the system works. Those individuals that accept responsibility for what they've done, and if they please, sometimes they get a plea agreement. I'm not saying that that's going to happen in your case. I can't promise you that. But generally speaking, in my experience, those individuals that get prosecuted, that cooperate, that take a plea, their sentence is sometimes lighter. But it would go a long way, especially to the victim's family, to know why this happened. And if you have some legitimate claim that somebody pulled a gun and this was an issue of self-defense, well, the sooner you bring that up, I would say that the better off you are there.
That's something we need to know about. Absolutely.
And then we can further investigate that aspect. But there's some information that can only come from you as to what you saw, what you heard, and most importantly, why you did what you did. In that moment in time, why did you do what you did? Only you can tell us that. You kind of have in these recordings, but we need to understand this fully.
Y'all heard it, right? So, y'all know.
We did hear it. Did the guy that pulled the gun, is he the guy you ended up shooting? Or was he next to that guy? I know we heard it, but we definitely want to hear it from you so we're clear exactly what happened. Why you did what you did.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yes.
There you go.
So you pulled out your gun, a Glock 40, and you fired because some guy had a gun. Is the guy that had the gun the same guy you shot? That's not exactly clear to me. You didn't mean to shoot those other people.
I ain't mean to shoot nobody. I ain't mean to shoot nobody. They were walking up.
And who was it that was walking up?
Alright, you know what? I just don't want to do time for this, man. Because I know this is forgiveness. It's from God right here. Because if God was never there, I would have been caught.
And I can't promise you what the state is going to charge you with, not going to charge you, what sentence you end up getting. I can't tell you that. All I can tell you is it maybe this helps you out with the sentence if you cooperate. And it's like I said, the victim's family, they really want to know why this happened. Yeah, these recordings are evidence. That's going to come out. But, you know, people want to hear in your own words why this happened. You were telling me they were walking up. Who was walking up? Was there one guy walking up? And who was that guy? It seems like from the recording that you don't know who that guy was. That Jamie Dee knew who it was. And you saw a gun. And then your reaction was to shoot to save yourself. That's what we're getting from the recording, but like I said, it's just not clear to me, was the guy you shot the guy that was walking up with the gun? That's all.
So we are going to put a hold on me?
Well,
So I'm getting released today.
you can hear that there's evidence in this case. There's your own words admitting to this crime. So in all likelihood, are you going to get charged with this crime? This is your opportunity to tell us exactly what happened and why it happened.
You don't want people to assume they know what happened downtown. We want you to tell us exactly what happened. So there's no question. We can answer some of these ifs.
In your own words, and what you were thinking at that time, at that precise moment, you can only tell us that. You know, we can listen to your recording and we can talk to other people that were there, but that split moment in time, when you pulled out that gun and fired, what were you thinking? Why did you do it? It's a very important part of this case. If you're telling us some guy had a gun.
It was a hitman. A hitman put out a Desert Eagle on me.
And who was that
I
guy?
don't know that guy's name. I really don't know.
Was he a black male?
A black male?
Yeah, was he
It was a black dude. He had dreads. And he was right next to an Arab dude. And that Arab, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be real, man, cause you be real, man. I don't wanna, cause Didi had problems with the other dude, the Arab dude. It was an Arab guy. I don't know their names. I really don't be around Didi like that.
Did the Arab guy used to have a store out at the Winn-Dixie Plaza or no?
I don't know anything about this dude.
Okay.
So Didi had problems with him. You know what I'm saying? So they had problems. And when they had problems, and then that's when Didi had told me to look to the right, and I had looked to the right. They were walking up already with a Desert Eagle. They were close to the door. So my reaction was I had to do it quick, because if I don't do it quick, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
Some people would have got hit behind me.
And where did you have this gun? Did you have it tucked in your pants? Where did you have your gun?
I had it tucked in my pants.
And it was a Glock 40?
Yeah, Glock 40.
Okay. How many times did you point the gun at the guy you saw pulling out the gun? Or what exactly happened there? You tell me.
Like I told you, he's a hitman. He's gonna do what he gotta do. He put out the gun on me.
And tell me about that. Where did he pull the gun from?
Where he put it?
Yeah.
He already had it out. He had it from the front.
In his waist?
He caught it back.
Okay, so you're motioning that he had it in his waistband.
Yeah,
he pulled it out.
He pulled it out.
And you're saying he actually racked around in the chamber.
Yeah, he put it in the chamber, and then I had to let it out quick. And then I had to get out of there.
Did you shoot the guy who pulled out the gun?
It was an accident. He must have went by home or something. I don't know if he got away or not.
Okay, so you don't know if you hit that guy. And you're saying it was an accident. Did you shoot the people that were standing next to him? Is that what you're telling me? Or?
No, like I was trying to go for him.
Uh-huh.
For him, because he put out a gun on me first.
Okay, no, I understand. I'm just trying to visualize this. So he pulled out a gun, he racked around in the chamber, you pulled out your gun, and you fired, and you were saying it was an accident.
I got scared. I was scared for my life, like you heard.
Yep.
Earlier.
Okay. How many times did you shoot?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm trying, because the man put out the gun on me.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. You feared for your life, and that's why you did what you did. But you don't know if you hit that guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Do you know?
I was trying to aim, I aimed for him.
You were aiming for him, but you hit some other people. Is that what happened?
I didn't mean to hit the other people. I'm going for him only.
Oh, I understand.
He had put out a gun on me.
If I stand up, can you show me how close he was to you? And you can kind of.
I told you from here to the door.
So if I was standing at the door, the hitman was this close?
Yeah, he was this close. He put out a fire on me.
So as he's pulling out a gun?
Yeah.
And are you standing up facing me? Are you facing away?
I'm facing, because I'm looking at the people. I'm enjoying myself.
Right.
So B has a problem with the dude. And then I look to the right, and I see him put out his fire
So you
already.
see him out of the corner of your eye type thing?
Nah, he told me to look that way, so I looked that way. And he's already putting out his fire on me.
How far away was he when you shot?
Like from right there where you was at. So I could have died that night.
Was the Arab guy standing to his right or to his left?
He was on the hitman was on the left, and the Arab dude was on the right.
There was people all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crowded down there.
Yeah.
But no closer than this.
Was the guy who pulled out the gun, he was telling me about how old he was?
I don't know. Like, he should be 20, 30 something years old.
20s to 30s. Was he tall or short?
He's about 6'1", I say.
And you said he had dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Do you remember what he was wearing for clothing?
So I just don't want to lose my life, man. Or something that God forgive me. entire Taylor, he's in heaven. I spoke to this guy. I always talk to this guy every night I go to sleep.
And by Tyrell Taylor, you mean Expavius Tyrell Taylor, the kid who,
Yeah.
the kid who you shot and killed.
Yeah, I have dreams about him all the time.
You didn't mean to shoot and kill
I
him.
didn't mean to shoot him. I swear to God I did. I didn't even aim towards him, nothing. I was scared for my life because that dude was facing towards me with a gun. About to kill me already. Or some people would die behind me.
And the guy that he was with, this Arab guy, can you describe him for me?
He had gold,
Gold teeth,
gold teeth,
gold crowns. How old was he about?
like 20, like end of 20s, 30.
And Didi, and by you saying the word Didi, you mean Jaime Gamez.
Yeah.
Jaime Gamez had previously robbed this Arab guy
They had robbed him
in Fort Myers somewhere.
somewhere.
Do you know where that happened in Fort Myers?
For Mars. What do you, nah,
No, do you
I
know like where, in a house, a business,
I
or
don't know.
do you know when that happened in relation to Zombicon? Okay. And you don't know either guy's name.
Nah, I don't know their names.
Does
I'm saying,
Jaime-
I just went out there to join myself.
I
I knew it was
understand.
an event.
Did Jaime know the Arab guy's name? Did Jamie know?
I think he should know the Arab dude. The Arab should know that black dude.
And Sergeant Mickey brought up a point when you were asked your question, when this guy was pulling out the gun, he racked around in a chamber, and you pulled out your Glock and you fired, you're just not sure who you hit. You were aiming at him.
Yeah, I was aiming at him because he pulled out a gun on me.
I understand.
I'm not going to pull out a gun on nobody. Unless they pull a gun on me. That's why I was trying to get my gun license. Y'all seen?
I
I
understand.
went to the pawn shop.
Yes, we did. And was there a lot of people right around this guy who pulled out the gun? Did other people see that, or
I don't know.
how many people would you say were right around this guy who pulled out the gun?
I don't know. Like
A lot?
I don't know. I'm not aiming no gun at nobody else. Innocent people out there. I'm not aiming no gun at no innocent people. I'm aiming at the dude with the hitman. The hitman's gonna do what he gotta do because he's getting paid by that Arab dude.
So the other people that you shot, you didn't intend to shoot any of
I
them.
didn't mean to shoot none of them.
You didn't intend to shoot Mr. Taylor.
No.
Okay. Let me just kind of back up. So at the beginning of the night, who decides to go to Zombicon? You, Gabriel Alvarado, or Didi?
Yeah. From Didi went from all of us.
And who went? You, Didi, and Gabriel.
Yeah.
And you went in that Escalade? Is that how you guys?
It was in a Camaro, a white Camaro.
Whose car was that?
That was Didi's.
And you guys left from Immokalee?
Serious, like, man, God forgive me for this. If He never forgive me, I would have been out there crazy. Like I would have known what to do.
Now, I understand. And you guys went from Immokalee to downtown Fort Myers? To the event?
Yeah.
Do you remember where you parked?
No.
Did everybody have a handgun, or just you?
Just me.
And where did this Glock 40 come from? Where did you get that gun from?
Some dude had sold it to me.
When did he sell it to you?
I don't remember.
How long before the event?
It was on the same year.
Like 2 months, 6 months before? Do you remember? Do you know who this guy was that sold you the gun?
No.
Was it a private person or was it a business you bought it from? Just some dude on the street?
Dude on the street.
Do you know a nickname or anything?
It was. He was an army dude. That's what.
From Immokalee or?
Nah, he was. I don't know where he was from.
How did you find out that he was selling it?
How did I find out?
I mean, how'd you hook up with him?
From Gabriel's side, because Gabriel knew him.
So Gabriel Alvarado put you in touch with this guy that you bought the gun from?
Yeah.
Why were you carrying a gun? in general?
Just
For your own protection? You had some disputes with some people going out on Immokalee?
nobody. I had no problems with nobody.
And I'm just asking, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, just want to know what you were thinking, why you were carrying that gun around. And in particular that night, why did you take that Glock 40 down to downtown Fort Myers?
I don't know, it's like God was telling me, son of my friend was telling me to take it with me.
So something your gut was telling you to take this gun down
someone
there?
was telling me to take it with me. And that's when everything happened right there. See? God was there with me.
Was Gabriel right there when you fired the shot?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. When you told me previously that you were high on Xanax bars when this happened, were you high on Xanax bars?
Cause I don't know, I just see like the devil trying to get me over something that God forgive me. The devil's always around. It's crazy, but it's real.
What do you mean by that though? Man.
Like the devil wants to take my life away over something that God forgive me. Cause the reason why God forgive me is cause I had got away from there.
Alright, so you think God forgave you because you were able to get away from all the police that were downtown in Fort Myers that night? Okay. Were you using drugs that night at all? Any type of drugs? You drinking alcohol? No, you weren't drinking alcohol or using any type of drugs?
No.
Okay. So you had a clear frame of mind and you did what you did because you were afraid. Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. They put out a gun on me, so.
What happened after you fired the shots? You ran?
Yeah, I ran.
Do you remember which way you ran?
No, I don't know what you call that area. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but if we were there, I'll show you.
Okay, you're in downtown Fort Myers. You familiar with downtown Fort Myers?
Not really, not that much.
Okay, you were where this happened was kind of near Los Cabos Cantina restaurant near First and Broadway, not far from the U.S. federal courthouse.
Yeah.
When you ran, did you run by the federal courthouse, or do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, did you run?
I don't know, I gotta show you.
Okay, did you run back to where the Camaro was?
Yeah.
And why did you run?
Cause I think they're just, I don't know.
Okay.
Cause they probably would chase me or something.
And did Jaime, Jamie, Gamez, and Gabriel Alvarado get back to the Camaro at the same time or right after you?
Then you got to ride with somebody else.
Well, how did you leave the downtown Fort Myers?
With Didi.
Okay, did Gabriel leave with you?
Gabriel?
Yeah.
No, Gabriel, he got to ride with somebody else because there's 2 cars that went.
Who was the other car that went?
I don't know the name.
Was it a girl or a guy or?
He had his own car. It was a Chrysler.
Who? Gabriel?
Yeah.
The Chrysler 300?
Yeah.
So you guys didn't all go down in the white Camaro together?
No.
So it was you and Didi in the white Camaro and Gabriel and someone else in the Chrysler? Do you remember who else was in the Chrysler?
Just some other guy, Nano, and Eddie Martinez.
Was Eddie's girlfriend, or should I say Gabriel and Eddie's girlfriend, Jennifer, was she there in the car too? You know her, Jennifer O'Connor?
Yeah, they were
She worked at Country Kitchen?
I think so, I don't know where she worked at.
Showing you a photograph of Jennifer, Gennifer O'Connor.
Yeah.
She
was there.
She was there.
She rode down with Gabriel and Eddie in the Chrysler.
He was there too.
Eddie Martinez, he goes by the nickname of Nano.
Yeah.
So they were in the Chrysler with Gabriel.
Yeah.
Was Eddie and Jennifer right there when the shooting happened?
I think so. I don't remember. Like I said, it was quick. Cause I was scared for my life because they were there. They put out the gun quick on me. And I had to do it. I had to do what I had to do. You feel me?
No, I understand. I understand.
Cause I would have died because they were too close to me.
Where did you and Jamie go after you left downtown Fort Myers?
Back to his house.
Jamie's house?
Yeah, Jamie's house.
In Ave Maria, or?
It was in the market. It was a duplex house.
Do you remember where it was?
You know where it's in the market. You know where the B&L at?
The
One
what?
toward the B&L, one towards the dirt road, all the way to the back.
We can find out. Who else was Tara Gamez living there at the time too, or no?
Nah, she wasn't living there at the time.
Was it just Jamie renting the house, or did it belong to his mom, Elizabeth?
Yeah, Elizabeth was living there, but she was
Out of the country.
She was out of the country.
What happened to the... Let me ask you this. How many rounds were in that Glock 40 that you had that night?
I don't remember.
Now, you had talked about your fingerprints not being on the shell casings that the police found. Is that because you wear gloves every time you reload the ammunition? You don't know, or? What happened to the Glock 40 after this shooting?
I threw it in the ocean, right there.
Just like you told
Yeah.
in the recordings.
Mhm.
So as you go on Immokalee Road from 41 going towards the beach, there's a bridge. So Immokalee Road, as you're going towards the beach, turns into 111 and turns into Bluebell Avenue.
Why y'all want all this stuff, man? Y'all trying to take my life away?
Well, we're just trying to establish clearly what happened. Now, you kind of said in the recording, we want to make sure that's the truth.
It is true.
Okay. Because we did have a dive team dive underneath that bridge. And we did recover a gun. Now, how long after this shooting at downtown Fort Myers did you throw the gun off that bridge? A couple days later, a couple weeks later?
I don't remember. I don't, for sure. I don't remember.
Did you go by yourself when you threw the gun in the...
Yeah, I went by myself.
You didn't have a driver's license.
No,
Whose car did you use?
I used my sister,
Your sister Cassandra, or
Cassandra.
did you tell Cassandra and Janita what you did? I'm not trying to get them in trouble. Obviously, they didn't do the shooting. And you know we've spoken to them a couple of times. And we're going to have to speak to people again. Do you not want to answer that question? You don't have to answer any questions you don't want to.
I never told her.
Never told your sisters? Okay. Do you remember going...
I never talked bad about this dude that died. I never talked bad about the dude. I never... People that knew about this, I never talked nothing bad about this guy.
Right.
It's all forgiveness.
Right, from what I hear, this kid was a football player, not involved in any type of crime, not a kid that got into fights or carried weapons or anything like that. He was an innocent kid. And let me ask you about this. Did you attend a coming home party for Rudy Ramos at Elizabeth's house?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. I know I told you no about that, but yeah, I went to a homecoming party, and I felt the devil inside me, and I always hear like people tell me don't let it get you and all that, and it got to me. Now that I let out this happen, and then people knew about it.
Okay.
Everybody that was there.
So Elizabeth Ramos had a coming home party for Rudy at her house, at a house in Lehigh?
Yeah.
Do you remember whose house it was? Was it hers?
Crystal. Ramos.
Chris Ramos' house? Yeah. Was Mike 9 living there too, or no? Do you know Mike?
No.
Okay. How many people were at this party? A lot?
A lot.
Did you get really drunk?
I got really drunk.
And you told people about this shooting?
Yeah.
And Eddie Martinez was there? Nano was there?
Yeah, he was there. A lot of people were there.
Jaime was there?
Yeah. No, yeah, Jaime was there.
Rudy?
Yeah, Rudy.
Gabriel?
Yeah, all of them.
Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Everybody hear you talking about this?
Yeah, everybody.
Because you were pretty loud about it.
Yeah.
Because you felt bad about what you did. That's why you were talking about it. You weren't bragging about it, you felt bad what you had done.
Yeah.
You kind of wanted to get it off your chest.
Yeah.
You realized somebody at the party overheard you and ended up calling Crime Stoppers. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. You kind of make a reference to it in the recordings. You say that you thought it was Nano that called the police on you, that snitched.
I think, I'm guessing that it was.
Did you ever talk with Nano about that? Did you ever say, why did you call the police?
No, I never told him about that.
Who else did you tell that you... People at the party?
Persons at the party, yeah.
Okay, you never told...
I never talked bad about the guy. I just told him that all this forgiveness. And the ones that called and knowing that there's forgiveness, that made him do that.
You never
I
told...
didn't mean to shoot that guy. It was I don't shoot innocent people.
Did you see the guy you shot? Did you see Xavier
No.
Taylor?
No, I didn't see him.
You didn't know him?
No, I didn't know him.
Okay. Did you know any of the people that got shot there?
No.
David
I
Perez?
wasn't focusing on nobody else.
You were just focused on the guy that had the gun?
That put a gun on me.
How long had you guys been downtown before this happened?
How long?
Yeah. Which you can remember. What do you
How long
think?
were we there?
Yeah, before this happened.
I think 2 hours.
Couple hours.
Like just 2 hours.
And it was pretty crowded down there, right?
Yeah, it was crowded.
A lot of people in costumes, some people carrying fake knives, fake guns. Is that?
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing anybody specifically down there that night that you knew from Immokalee?
No, nobody. I had no problem with nobody.
Did Gabriel run into one of his other girlfriends? Well, do you know a girl named Tori that works at the casino?
No, I don't know, but I seen her by face.
Do you remember running into her downtown? Her and her sister?
I think his I think Gabriel did run into her. I don't know.
Okay, you don't. Do you remember talking? Do you remember her seeing her down there? Tori?
No, I never saw her. I don't saw her like that. I just know her by face.
And kind of backing up, before you threw that gun in the water off of that bridge, did you do what you said in the recording? Did you soak it in bleach, wash it in bleach?
Yeah. Cause I didn't want to lose my life.
Okay, well, let me ask you that. Why did you wash it in bleach? Did you do it because you thought you'd get your DNA off it and your fingerprints? Is that?
I just didn't want to get caught and lose my life.
Okay.
Over something that was forgiveness.
I understand what you're saying.
Y'all make sense.
I understand what you're saying, but when you say you didn't want to get caught, that's why you put it in bleach. Was that because you thought it would get rid of DNA and fingerprints by putting the stuff in bleach?
Yes, I don't know.
Well, you tell me. I guess that's what I'm asking you, is what you were thinking.
Somebody tell you to do that?
Somebody told me.
Did you take the gun apart and throw it in the water?
Yeah.
Okay, so you took the slide
Yeah.
off the handle and threw it apart
Yeah,
in the water.
Yeah.
Did you try to burn the handle of the gun?
No.
Okay. When you spoke about that in the recording, that's not, you didn't really try to burn the handle?
No.
Do you know why you said that?
What do you mean burn the handle?
Burn the plastic part.
Yeah.
No, I didn't burn the plastic part.
Okay. You put it in bleach, you took it apart, and you threw it in the water. And I'm just trying to find out why you did that, because you didn't want to get caught. I understand that. You know, you didn't want to get caught. Your mom doesn't know what happened, right? No, you didn't want to tell her because you didn't want to get her involved in anything. I understand that. Did you tell Chris Ramos what happened?
His brother did told me.
Did Chris ever talk to you about it?
Chris?
Yeah, did Chris Ramos ever talk to you directly about it?
No. He just knew all for Didi. Because Didi he even said it too, that we both seen him put out the gun on us. And he called his brother and told me that was real for what I did for him. Because I would have died over something that got nothing to do with me.
Right,
He would have died over it because he said he robbed a dude, and I don't know this guy. But if he would have put his gun down, I would have put my gun down and would have fought.
And who did you think when he pulled this gun out and racked around in it, do you think he was going to shoot you, or did you think he was going to shoot Dee? Or you weren't sure because you got
He
it
didn't
so
shoot at me. He was aiming at me because I had a gun on me. He seen the gun on me.
And where did you have the gun? Did you have it under your shirt?
I don't know.
Did you already pull it out when you saw
I
him?
had it on me.
How did he see it? How did he see it? How do you think he saw it?
Because I had to pull it out quick, and he already had his gun out.
Okay, so let me ask you, who had the gun out first? Did he have his gun?
He had the gun. He did. He had his gun out first.
Okay, but
Once I seen it already, my reaction would do it quick. If I don't do it quick, I'm the one that's gonna get hit first.
Okay. I'm not trying to trick you, but just a few minutes ago you said he pulled out a gun because you had the gun out. Your gun out first. That's what you just said. And I'm just trying to clarify that. Like I said, I'm not trying to play tricks on you. Just want to be clear about what happened and what you remember.
It's crazy, man. Like he pulled out the gun first on me.
Okay.
My reaction is pull out my gun quick before I get hit. Cause my feelings around that time was, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But it's like I felt like I was gonna die that night because I seen he pull out the gun first on me, and I had to pull it out quick.
And when you pulled out your gun out of your waistband, did you have it on your right side or left side? Your gun. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right.
So you pulled it from your right.
Yeah.
And did you fire with one hand? Did you fire with two hands, or what did you do?
2 hands.
Okay. And did you take aim, or did you just start shooting in his direction?
His direction, cause he was like close, and I was like facing towards him.
Did you say anything to him?
No, nothing. I didn't say nothing to him.
Did he or the Arab or Middle Eastern guy he was with, did they say anything to you before this happened? Was there any words exchanged?
No, there wasn't words going on that night. It's just that, like I say, he's a hitman. His main dude's gonna tell him what he gotta do. And when they're already coming up, he already had his gun.
No, I understand. So when you pulled your gun out of your right side and started shooting, you have both hands, and you were aiming in his direction.
Yeah.
Now, how familiar are you with guns? Do you go target practicing at all? Do you target practice, shoot?
No, not really. I really don't.
Have you?
I'm not even good at it.
Have you shot bottles before or something in the
No.
woods or no?
No.
Okay. You know how you look at the sights on a
Yeah.
gun?
Yeah.
You didn't do that in this case?
No. That was my first gun ever.
That was the first time you had your own handgun?
Yeah.
How many times had you been shooting before that?
What, that same time? That same night?
No, not that same night. How many times had you
No.
shot the gun before, ever?
Never.
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 So that gun is not linked to any other crimes on an Immokalee
No.
that you're aware, that you know.
It was a clean gun.
When you say clean gun, what do you mean by that?
It was like never shot before.
It was never used in a crime
I
before.
never practiced on it, nothing.
And let me ask you about this RNS. What is that a gang or is it a music group?
It
Or,
was a music group.
and it's a group of guys from Immokalee?
Yeah.
Okay. Rudy Ramos?
It's a music.
Okay. Rudy Ramos is in it, and Chris Ramos,
Yeah.
and Jamie,
Yeah.
Gabriel,
Yeah.
DJ, who's Deontay Clifton, right?
Yeah.
And who else? Yourself?
Yeah.
What about Peanut?
Peanut. Yeah, he's in it too. They all in it.
This kid, Ephraim?
Yeah.
Ephraim Venegas Ramos?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a street gang.
No, it's not a street game. I've been teaching these boys, like, man, through things I've been through, like, they've always been carrying the fire with them. I told them, man, we don't need that no more. If someone got problems, I started changing. They seen that I started changing. I never had a fire again.
When you said
I never had a gun on me no more ever since that day.
did these guys typically carry guns with them? Rudy, Jamie?
From what I've been seeing, everybody changed. They never carry no guns no more. God been changing all of us.
Let me ask you this, did you ever shoot at a house in Immokalee where a guy named Big Worm was living?
No.
Do you know who Big Worm is?
I seen him by face. I never did that.
Okay, were you guys involved in a dispute?
No.
You didn't think that you were going to run into Big Worm at Zombicon?
I don't know that dude. I had no problems with him.
Do you know Big Worm had a problem with Gabriel and Jamie?
No. He went to go pick them up, Big Worm, but I seen there was no problem with both of them if they were together, hanging out.
Who was hanging out with Big Worm?
Didi.
Was this prior to Zombicon or after Zombicon?
It was after.
After. Did Rudy ever talk to you about, besides Rudy hearing you talk at the party about having done the shooting, did you ever have a one-on-one talk with Rudy about this? About Zombicon?
I just put it out. I told everybody.
At the coming home party?
Yeah.
Okay. Was Peanut at the coming home party?
Yeah, he was there.
Was Ephraim there?
Yeah, all of them were there.
Deontay? Clifton?
All of them. And
Elizabeth?
she
Ramos?
Yeah.
Because she threw the party.
Yeah. There's some other dude named Red. They call him Red. He was there.
Is he Spanish guy or black?
Black. And
How old is he?
I don't know.
What is Red?
And
Does Red work or
some other dude named Roger was there.
is Roger Spanish or black?
Black.
Did you say Roderick?
Roger, something like that.
Oh, Roger. I'm sorry. Do you know if Red works or goes to school? How about Roderick? You know if he works or goes to school?
What works?
Roderick, where does he work at?
I don't know. Last time I seen him working at pipes.
Pipes?
Yeah, pipes, fixing up pipes.
Okay, like a plumber? Or-
Yeah, plumber.
Okay. Do you know Mike 9, Mike Albuquerque? Was he at the party?
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. Was Tara there?
No, she wasn't there.
Your sisters weren't there?
No, it wasn't there.
Your mom wasn't there? Do you know where Red lives in Immokalee?
New Market Road. It's like green house.
A gray house on New Market Road?
Green?
Green?
Yeah, greenhouse.
Do you know where the nearest cross street would be? New Market and what?
I don't know, it's hard. I don't know what street it is. It's like right on the main street.
Did you go to school with Red or Roger? They around your same age or older? Or
Older.
like by how much? Couple years or?
Yeah, he's like 20, 28, 30.
28 to 30? How about Roger?
So I think 28, 29. What y'all think's gonna happen, man? I don't want this gonna happen.
Well, you're being very honest, you're being very cooperative. That all helps.
That
I
can
seen there was a whole bunch of people there. There was another girl there that I didn't know who she was. She knew about this,
who?
but I don't know her name.
What do you mean they knew about it? Was there at Zombicon or?
No, that was there at the homecoming party. Why she ain't called? To let y'all know all about this.
Well, I can tell
What she
you.
heard, and what she heard that day, and that she already knew.
Did she know from the coming home party or did she know?
She knew that because I was out there and she was there and she heard everything I was saying.
Well, I can tell you that there's been a number of people who have come forward that were at that coming home party, and some have been honest, some haven't been honest, but we've got a number of calls about you being responsible for this. So people did hear you talking about it. That's why we kept coming and speaking to you. And that's ultimately why we ended up getting the recordings that we did. But like we told you in the beginning, it's important for us to understand what really happened and why it happened. And think about Expavius Taylor's family. They want to know, why did this happen? Why is their relative dead? What caused this? They really want to know. And you're saying it's because this other guy was pulling out a gun and racked around in the chamber.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
And you don't remember how many?
No, I don't remember.
Can you just show me what happened? You can stand up. Can you just show me what happened when you saw the guy pull out the gun? What did you do? Reenact it.
I just put it up.
And how did you point the gun? Did you point it like this? Did you point it like?
I just pointed out.
Right,
I'm trying to move so just in case you open fires on me.
Yeah.
So you're moving as you're shooting?
Yeah.
So you're not standing still.
Okay. So you just motioned that you did it with one hand, is that right?
Yeah.
And you're moving?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you get hit by any of the rounds? Did you get grazed or?
No, he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot nothing.
Okay, he didn't fire the gun.
No.
How do you know he didn't fire the gun?
Cause I would have heard it. I would have seen.
Okay.
But if you would open fire first, then he's already gonna hit me. You feel me?
Right.
But if I open fire, he's gonna either he might shoot back or he might try and get away and try and get his homeboy.
Do you remember where you were standing? Was it in the street? Was it on a sidewalk?
I was on the sidewalk, the road right here. I was on the sidewalk. This was Diddy and this me right here.
Do you remember where that Cabo's Cantina, the Mexican restaurant, were you standing near the Mexican restaurant on the sidewalk?
I'm not familiar with
Okay. But you weren't in the street, you were on the sidewalk. It's kind of a brick pavered sidewalk.
And do you remember how far away your car was parked, the Camaro was parked from where this shooting happened? Was it close or?
It was close. It was like little.
And what did?
It was like 1 block away.
And when Dee Dee got back to the car with you, what did you guys say? What was the discussion?
He was saying it was real for what I did for him. Because the reason why he said that, the meaning of that, is because we could have died.
And he thought you saved his life.
Yeah, and my life too.
And did you guys stop anywhere when you left downtown Fort Myers before going to Immokalee? You didn't stop at Headpins on Tree Line Avenue?
No.
Okay. Do you remember the phone you were using that night? The cell phone?
No, I didn't use no phone that night.
Okay. You didn't throw a cell phone away later that you've been using that night? Do you don't remember making any calls or
No calls.
down there that night? Did you tell anybody else that you did this directly?
No.
How come you didn't tell us the first time that you did this?
I just didn't want, I don't want to lose my life. Or son, God forgive me.
Okay.
And that made me change. That made me change. I never I started seeing my change that I never want to be around a gun no more. Unless if it was concealed as a permanent weapon. I seen that when I went to the pawn shop.
Okay.
Just so I have protection.
So you had gotten rid of that handgun, that Glock 40,
Yeah.
and then later you, Gabriel Alvarado, and Jesus Contreras, who goes by the nickname of Peanut, you guys went into the Capitol Pawn Shop on Homestead Road in Lehigh Acres. And you were looking at, it was back on March 24th, you were looking at a 9mm gun? How come you were doing that?
I was just looking at them. I didn't have no money to buy it. I was just looking at them.
Did you fill out a form to see if
Yeah.
you could get qualified or be eligible to possess a firearm? Do you remember doing that?
They said I was clean to get one.
They said what?
They said I was clean to buy one. Like I was approved.
You filled out a background form?
Yeah, that one.
What I'm showing you is a still surveillance photograph from the Capitol Pawn. Is that you in the dark hat holding the
Yeah,
rifle?
Yeah.
But you weren't looking to buy a rifle?
No.
Let me ask you, since you were wearing a black cap here and a black shirt, do you remember what you were wearing the night of Zombicon?
No.
Did you have a cap? I mean, every time I see a picture of you, you pretty much have a cap on. Did you have a cap on?
No, I had no cap on that night.
Okay. Did you have a black shirt on?
I had like a black jacket on. It was a black jacket.
Black hoodie?
Yeah. And some jogger pants.
What color were the jogger pants?
They were like light black.
Okay. Do you remember, you didn't have any like zombie paint on or anything like that, a mask on or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Do you remember what Jamie was wearing?
He had some Gucci shoes. Yeah. I don't know what.
Do you remember as far as his shirt or pants? Do you remember Gabriel Alvarado, what he was wearing? No? Okay. So we know we went and spoke with Gabriel. I know it's tough for you. I know it's tough.
You're doing good, bud.
I just don't want to lose my life.
When Gabriel spoke with us and told us he was high on Xanax bars and didn't know what happened, he wasn't being truthful with us, was he?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, you guys had talked about this.
I don't know what he did.
Have you ever seen him take Xanax bars?
Couple times.
But not sure about that night.
Yeah, because you talk in these conversations about Gabriel being interviewed by the feds and he didn't say anything. So I'm taking it that you guys had some discussion, you and Gabriel had some discussion that, hey, we both been interviewed by the FBI and we both said the same thing. Because I'll be honest with you, when you guys both told me that story of I'm high on Xanax bars and he says the same thing, that's obviously a little odd. It's suspicious to us as investigators. That two guys are saying, yeah, we were there, but we were both high on Xanax bars and can't remember. That's obviously going to raise our suspicions, and that's what it did. So I'm asking you, was there any discussion between you and Gabriel about that? Did Gabriel say, yeah, I met the feds at the country kitchen in Immokalee and we spoke, but I didn't tell them nothing? Did that occur?
He told his cousin.
Who's his cousin?
Rudy. From Rudy went for me.
Okay, so he told Rudy Ramos that the feds had interviewed him, but he didn't say nothing. Is that your understanding?
Yeah. It's all crazy, man.
Well, obviously, this is a serious thing that happened. Obviously, you're remorseful. Mm-hmm. We hear it in the recorded conversations. Could see it in your face when you sat down with us. And we appreciate you talking with us and telling us what you remember, what you saw, and why you did what you did. It's important. We want to know, the public wants to know, the victims' families want to know why you did this, why this happened. Did you and Gabriel ever go with some individual out in the Golden Gates estate and throw away some clothing?
No.
You ever remember doing that?
No.
Remember anything about throwing away a rifle with Gabriel out in Golden Gate with this guy?
No. I ain't heard anything about that. I don't know if it's true or not.
Well, I'm just asking you if you remember, if you went with somebody, if you did or didn't. You don't remember going with anybody to do that?
No.
Did you throw away the clothing that you wore during Zombicon? Did you think it got blood on it?
No, I had no blood on it.
Did you check it?
I had it with me, just I ended up, I don't know, it ended up disappearing on me. Everything just started disappearing on me.
So the clothing that you wore that night at Zombicon, you don't know where it is now?
No.
You didn't intentionally throw it away in a garbage can or dumpster or anything? Or the water?
It just started disappearing on me.
Where were you actually living the night of Zombicon? Were you living with your mom, or were you kind of going from different friends' houses?
All of my hanging out with friends. Because I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. My mom has been telling me, your friend ain't your friend. And all of a sudden I started realizing, growing up, that they ain't my homeboys.
Well, your mom's probably concerned about you hanging around the wrong element and that you could end up getting in some trouble. That's what she was concerned about.
My mom been through it, so she knows. She been telling me, but I never noticed it. That's why once I started realizing, God started changing.
Let's talk just a little bit about your background. You were born here in Florida, in Immokalee?
I was born in Immokalee, Florida.
Okay, and you've got two sisters, Janita and Cassandra?
Yeah, and Olivia.
Olivia.
And Alberto Bonilla.
Okay, where does Olivia live, in Immokalee too?
Yeah, she lives in Immokalee.
How old is she about?
25, I think, 26.
Okay. And Alberto, how old is he? Kid, right?
19.
19?
Yeah, he's a kid.
Okay. And he lives in Immokalee too?
Yeah, he lives in Immokalee.
And your mom's Elsa, and she lives out in Immokalee, right?
Yeah.
And what's your dad's name?
Laos. I really don't know my dad's name. He's in El Salvador right now.
Okay, was he born in El Salvador?
I never grew up with my dad. No. He never taught me nothing. Yeah.
Okay. So you went to school out in Immokalee?
Yeah.
Okay, did you graduate from high school?
No.
What grade did you last complete?
10th grade.
Okay.
From there, the school never wanted to accept me because probation kept on messing me up. But I was never on probation. My grades were looking good every time. It's just that probation always kept on bringing me back to jail, and I couldn't pick my grades up.
What did you get put on probation for? Was it a burglary? What was it?
Yeah, that's what put me on probation.
Okay. That's going back ways when you were a juvenile.
Yeah, when I was juvenile.
Okay. And you got through the 10th grade, you read, write, and understand English, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You also speak Spanish, correct?
A little bit.
Did you ever work anywhere? I know you talked to me about trying to get a job at the Hyatt Regency at Coconut Point. Did you ever end up getting that job?
Yeah, I ended up getting it. It's just I never had a ride to get it.
What were you going to be hired there to do?
Houseman.
Janitorial?
Yeah.
House cleaning. Okay. Anywhere else you worked?
Not just there.
What were your thoughts on growing up? What did you want to do?
I wanted to play football, sports. It's just I never had time to like catch up with that. 'Cause probation kept on messing me up.
What was you? Did you got violated by probation a couple times?
Every little petty thing violated probation. Just, I had to be there at a certain time. So not being late to school.
You got curfew, you got all that as a juvenile?
So probation was kind of strict on you on that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
And then they started noticing that, oh look, Jose been on 5 years probation. Like he been changing. It's just that the only thing that can bring them back is probation.
So
I
technical
never
violations.
had no serious charges from that day to the day they took me off.
And it was Dee Dee's idea to go to the Zombicon?
Yeah, it was his idea. He wanted to go.
Just because everybody was
He
going down?
knew he had a problem with somebody, but he never told me. Like he didn't want to tell me. I remember that night. He didn't want to tell me. He just wanted to go.
Was he concerned about running into somebody that he knew from Fort Myers?
No,
He didn't care.
He didn't say nothing about that. He just wanted to go because he was bored at home.
Now, he seems like kind of like a serious kid, like he's always got a mad expression on his face. Does he usually carry a gun or no?
Think so. Yeah.
Okay, but he didn't have a gun that night?
No.
Okay. Did he know you had a gun when you guys went down there in his Camaro?
He just told me to take it. Because, like I said, we're going to Fort Myers. I don't know who he has problems with. Fort Myers, he just never told me. He just told me to take it.
Okay,
I was ended up leaving at the house, leaving it there. Because I had no problem with nobody, so why would I bring it? And they don't have no problem with nobody. And then he decided to just be like, bring it with you. Around it with me.
what house did you leave from in Immokalee? Jamie's?
Yeah, Jamie house, a duplex house.
And had you been sleeping overnight there? Had you been staying there
I
before?
slept overnight there, and then when I got back, I was just praying. Like I seen the news. When I got there, somebody had died. A couple people got shot. And then when I seen that somebody died that night, I just started praying. I started telling God to forgive me.
Because you knew you were responsible for this.
I didn't mean to do that.
You didn't mean to do it?
Because of the dude, yeah. Like I said already, I won't aim for innocent people. There's a hitman. He's gonna do what he gotta do.
I understand. Did Gabriel follow you guys in his Chrysler 300 separately then?
Yeah, he followed us from behind.
With Nano and Jennifer in his car?
Yeah.
And you guys all parked near each other?
Yeah.
And you were walking around for a couple hours? Anything else happen while you were down there? Anybody bump into you guys? Anybody disrespect you guys while you were there?
No, nobody.
Nothing happened
Nobody.
until Jamie saw this guy, this Arab guy, and
Yeah.
this black male with dreadlocks.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were both together. They were walking up towards us with a gun. And my reaction when I see a gun pointing at me, come on. You never know.
And do you remember how many shots you fired?
No, I don't remember.
Did you see who got hit?
No, I didn't see who got hit. No.
Did you hear people screaming? Were people running?
I didn't. It was crazy. Like I only hear the gun noise. That's about it.
You just heard your shots being fired. As you're
towards him.
Yeah. When you're running away, do you see police officers, Fort Myers police, running towards the scene?
I seen police is running from the scene. I seen a whole bunch of securities.
Let me ask a question to the guy. I know you already said that God was telling you that you believe God forgave you because you got away from that scene. Did it cross your mind, or did you think about stopping and telling one of the police officers?
He just got me. He got me out of the way. He got me out of there.
Who got it? Okay.
Yeah. Because if he didn't, I would have got caught right there. By them cops that were running right next to me.
Well, let me ask you about that. How come you didn't tell one of them, hey, that guy pulled a gun, I had to do it?
Because they don't understand. Everybody in this world ain't the same. They don't understand. They're not in my shoes.
And that's what I'm trying to do, is get in your shoes and understand what was going through your head. And that's why I'm asking you that question.
Yeah.
Because some people that say they were defending themselves,
they just want to take me in. That's all they want from me.
Well, they would have talked to you just like I'm doing with you right now. They would have asked you the same things. You know, where did you get the gun? Why did you have the gun? What happened? What did you see? What were you thinking? Oh, that's important. But that you just didn't think the cops were going to listen to you that night. That's why you didn't.
They ain't listening. They're just going to take me in.
Take you to jail for doing this.
Yeah. But, you know, forgiveness, God got away from me. I would have got caught. Well, I seen cops by me, running by me, security.
Were they pretty close to you?
Yeah, they were pretty close to me. I'm like from here. So, yeah.
What did you think when we showed up out in Immokalee in November of 2015, asking questions, knocking on a lot of doors?
When y'all see me, like.
Well, we had a little trouble finding you the first time, and you called me. I mean, did you kind of think that this might be?
It's just that on that situation, on that meeting right there, is that, like I said, my whole childhood I've been dealing with cops. I get tired of that. My whole childhood cops been coming to my house, talk to me. I'll be walking down the sidewalk. They pull me over, they talk to me.
And you understand?
Searching me.
And the police have a job of doing this. What we're doing here is our job. Obviously, a young man lost his life. Other people got shot. And we're trying to investigate this thoroughly. And I think we have. And obviously, you said, you know, you're responsible for this and why you did it. And I guess I'm just trying to understand, when we first came and talked to you, how come you just didn't tell us everything? I know you were scared, but you know.
Losing my life. I don't want to lose my life.
You didn't want to go to prison for a long time, or that's why you didn't tell us the truth when we first came and spoke to you. I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand. I'm just asking. Did you ever contemplate or think about telling us the truth? Me and him? Did it ever?
Y'all wouldn't, like, it was hard for me to let y'all understand, because like I said, we ain't all the same. But now, y'all heard that why y'all not there is regular people between that person that believes in God. I don't talk to other people that don't believe in God. I told only people that believe in God, that understand where I'm coming from. I never talked bad about this dude. I never said, oh, it's bad, I want to shoot that dude, you feel me? I was never like that. I never told people like that.
You told people you were sorry that you did it.
Yeah. That
you asked God to forgive you because you know it was wrong.
Yeah. And after that, I started changing. Like, I never wanted to be around a gun anymore. I just wanted to get a concealed weapon where I can have it on me for protection. Where I can shoot only in the chest, not in the back.
You shoot in the chest, not in the back? What do you mean by that?
If you shoot somebody from the back, that means they're running from you.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Oh. Do you know when you fired these shots at Zombicon? Do you know if you hit anybody in the back?
No, I didn't like I said. I don't aim for the innocent people. I aim for that dude.
So you were aiming for the dude that had pulled the gun.
On me.
Did you think though what were you think when you pulled that gun out? Did you think that you could hit some of these other people that were around him because everybody was crowded?
I could see them perfect. It was an open view. Open.
Okay. Because when you look at the videos from that night, there's all kinds of them out there. There's a lot of people all jammed together. I mean, you don't got much even elbow room. So as police officers, even if we encountered some situation down there where somebody had a gun, we're thinking about who else could get hit here.
Mm-hmm.
Did that cross your mind that you might miss and hit somebody else?
No.
Okay.
I never thought about none of that. I don't want to hit no innocent people. They ain't pointing no gun at me. But if they wanted to fight, I'll put the gun down and fight hand to hand.
Do you know how many people you hit?
No. Wait. The only thing I seen was a dude die.
And you heard his name was Experience Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't know him?
I want to know something, man. I don't want to lose my life and my family, my mom, sister. I don't want.
Like I told you earlier on, obviously there's evidence in this case. Our conversation now is evidence. The state is going to evaluate this case and file what charges they feel is appropriate.
What do you think? Like you said, we already had this conversation. Like where do you think what this heads to?
Well, you understand somebody Experience Taylor, this gentleman right here, and you didn't know him, correct?
No, I don't know.
Never saw him.
Never had no beef with him, nothing.
Okay. Well, obviously he died as a result of your actions, of you firing that gun. It's murder. It's murder, and the other people that got shot and injured, David Perez, did you know him?
No problems with him.
Did you know him?
No.
Kadami Baru, his girlfriend, did you know her?
No.
They were both from Naples. Kyle Roberts, did you know him?
No.
John Parsons, did you know him?
No.
Tyree Hunter, did you know him?
No.
Isaiah Knight, did you know him?
No.
Well, all these people got hit by your rounds. So, you are criminally liable for your actions. You sat here and explained to us why you did what you did, and I appreciate it because we want to understand. The public wants to know, victims' families want to know, the victims want to know, why did this happen? So if there's anything else you can think about this whole thing that you want to tell us, this would be the time to do it. And Jose, that voice on the recording, obviously, that's your voice. I mean, you already told us it was, but that's your voice. And you recognize the other voice on the recording?
Yeah.
There's a guy that used to be your cellmate, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that I know y'all. You're FBI. He's a detective, and y'all gonna take me in. But these are people that ain't around y'all. I'm telling them this all this stuff. Like what y'all just heard right now. Those are regular people.
Well, I mean, we're investigators, and I'm a special agent. He's a Fort Myers Police Department detective, but we're regular people, and I think we've been respectful with you all along. We've listened to you. And I really wanted to hear what you had to say about what happened and why it happened. It's not some line. I mean, I want to give you the opportunity to tell me anything else about this incident that you think we need to know.
Like I said, the dude.
What's that?
The dude, the hitman, he put out a gun on me. Our reaction is shoot back. Because if I don't shoot back, he's gonna shoot me.
And how do you tell me, how do you think I can identify who he actually was? Would Jamie be able to tell me who the Arab guy was?
And then from there, he'll tell you. The A-Rad dude will tell you from there. Who's that black guy?
Now, I don't know if you know or don't know, when Jamie was in the Collier County Jail, we went and spoke to him, and he wouldn't speak to us. You obviously know Jamie's in state prison right now. Let me ask you, would he speak to us now?
I think so, yeah.
I appreciate it. We'll try to speak to him again, but he did not want to speak to us at all. And we weren't trying to speak to him about what he was in there for. He was in there for that assault of Giovanni Martinez. And you and Gabriel were there for that, but that didn't have anything to do with what happened downtown, correct? That's just some unrelated, that what happened on Brynway and Ave Maria with Jamie and Chris. That didn't happen because did Giovanni know about what happened at downtown?
What happened is that guy, he was on bars and he had stole some money from Sarah Goldman, $800. And then from there, he was downstairs and then D was sending him to help him out with his stuff, to put it back in the house because D and his wife were going at it, arguing, and she was throwing all the stuff out of the house. And then D had told us to help him out put his stuff back in the house. So nobody moved, just that boy Gio had moved. So when he had moved, he was helping him out put his stuff back in the house. And it was a 2-floor house. And then I was realizing why this guy hadn't came downstairs. So I was like, I'm gonna go check, see what he's doing. So I go out there and I check. I creep into the room and I see him going through Sarah's jewelry box, stealing everything. Taking the Louis Vuitton book bag, the Gucci belts, put them all in there, taking it. So I go running, I told my homeboy, hey, he's up there stealing your stuff. So he goes up there, he creeps up to the room, and this girl catch up to the money that was missing last night, like, you know what I'm saying? So he goes upstairs, and when he goes up there, he catches coming out the closet. So he tried to play it off and saying that, where's Chris at? And he like, go downstairs. He like, don't worry about it, just go downstairs. So they go downstairs and then, so D had told his wife, hey, go check see what he had took and all that. So she comes downstairs and she started cussing, saying that dude stole the $800 and he went through my jewelry box and all that. So D had to hit him because he's in his private property and he's stealing. So when he's on the floor knocked out, he has he digs through his pocket and he has the $800 in his pocket. That was the money that was missing.
But that was over stolen money, nothing to do with.
I was telling him, look, man, just call the cops. Call the cops, and then, you know what I'm saying? And then you go from there. He told him, look, if you don't want to press charges, he told him you don't want to press charges. He's in your property. You got the right to do anything. It's just like if a dude comes in your house with a gun, and you have your family in there, you got the right to do what you gotta do, right?
Well, they beat him pretty severely, didn't they?
They beat him up because he was stealing. He was in his property. And nobody invited him home.
No, I understand your point, but I mean, they beat him pretty severely to the point where he almost died.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have died.
Yeah. I didn't touch him.
You didn't touch him?
No, I was just someone to do what you. I can't control the next person. He's a grown man. I was trying to tell him to do the right thing. Just call the cops.
Did Gabriel touch him?
No.
It was just Chris and Jamie.
And then they put him in the car. And then they left from there. They put him in the car. And
Way out in the Immokalee.
Yeah, and then he was trying to escape. He took out his belt and put it around the girl's neck. And Gabriel had thrown him out the car.
But all that didn't, and you know the kid almost died.
They started acting paranoid.
What's that?
They started acting paranoid.
Okay. Were you ever worried about Jamie telling the police what happened at Zombicon?
I wasn't worried about that.
You weren't about it?
Because I feel like I was like things like that are crazy. Like people, I could be thinking, oh, these people would be snitching on me. Let me go kill them. You know what I'm saying? So none of that was getting to me.
If you thought somebody was snitching on you, would you do that?
No.
What would you do if you thought somebody was snitching on you?
Nothing.
Is there any?
I learned. I was just handling with hands. I'll fight with hands. The guns. I never had guns around that time. Since the day y'all see me, I never had guns around me no more. I threw all that through. I seen my change.
You don't have any kids, do you?
No, I don't care.
Anything else you want to tell us about this whole thing? This is your chance. And like I said, I want to hear from you.
I just don't want to lose my life. Listen, I changed. My mom seen that my circle got real small. I don't hang out with nobody anymore. I be at my house all the time, taking care of my mom.
And you said she in that recording. She's good. She's still young. She's still a young woman.
And then we ever is our next thing. God, I seen that we all changing. God put them boys in prison and learn. And I'm already changing because I've been giving them boys advice like, hey, look, we need to make our money. We need to get our money and focus on the studio whenever the fan hits. You know, I'm gonna take Tyra Taylor's family.
You're gonna what?
I'm Tyra Taylor's family with us so they can live.
Now, how were you making money?
Making money?
Yeah.
I'll work.
But doing what? I'm just talking here.
I'll work sometimes. Go to the labor pool, work there, make a few money, so I can put it invested with my homeboys.
Sergeant Mickey, do you have any?
Just a couple things. I think we probably already went over them, but just to refresh my memory. I know we discussed the bridge. You threw it in the ocean. The gun, the Glock. Do you remember doing that night? Do you remember going down there and throwing it in the water?
No, I just do it.
Did you get out of the car? Did you just drive up on the bridge? Did you get out and walk beneath the bridge? Just how did that happen?
I was at the top of the bridge. Threw it.
Do you remember which? Did you throw it out the window over the car, or did you?
I just got out of the car. I threw it.
You jumped out of the car on top of the bridge?
Yeah.
And did you throw it towards what side?
The right side.
The right side?
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at the beach,
Yeah.
it would have been on the right side.
Yeah.
Did you tell Rudy Ramos where you threw the gun out at? No.
Were you concerned about Rudy Ramos snitching on you, or talking? Because you know he got picked up by the feds.
No.
You mentioned that in the recording, that if something happened, you would have thought Rudy told, and if that happened, you were going to say Rudy was in jail at that time.
You were afraid Rudy might say something.
I wasn't afraid. Just that I wouldn't let things like that get to my mind.
You were trying to stay strong.
Yeah, I was trying to stay strong, but not hurting nobody.
Did Rudy, let me ask this, when Rudy got out of prison and his mom came back from out of the country, was it that same weekend or the next weekend this party was in Lehigh? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I know it was like, I think a week before. No, after.
Week after Zombicon?
No, after he got out of prison.
Week after? That makes sense. Crystal Ramos heard you saying that you did the shooting at Zombicon?
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah, she knew.
Elizabeth knows?
Were you guys inside the house, or were you out in the backyard when they overheard you saying this at the party?
Yeah, everybody was outside.
But they could hear you because you were talking a little bit loud.
Yeah.
You regretted doing that afterwards, right? When you...
Yeah, I regret it real bad. I'm sorry. I regret it bad. I wish this never happened. Like, I wish I knew this. The knowledge I have now is present right now. I wish I had like right before then, because I would have walked away from it. But I can't walk away from that. There's a gun right there in my face.
Can you figure out why, if he was so close, the hitman was so close, how you missed the hitman but you hit so many other people?
It wasn't so close. It's something that, like, how I see it is like something that God put me through.
But you understand, when I was standing there and you were standing there, we're only a few feet apart, maybe 10 feet apart.
I'm trying to move. I'm trying to aim towards him. So when I'm moving, I don't know. I didn't have that much strength, so I don't know if the gun was bouncing up. You know what I'm saying? So
you weren't taking aim after each shot. You were moving and you were shooting
I was
around.
shooting towards him. My eye contact was to his body. So I don't know how that ended up not hitting him.
Well, when somebody's running, even like him and I, we train all the time. When you start running and moving and you're not still, rounds are going to go not where you're pointing them, because it's a difficult thing to do.
Nah,
you know, when running and shooting.
I wasn't doing like that. Like, I wasn't moving zigzags or nothing. I was just moving back, straight back towards him.
Okay.
Just towards him. Nobody else. My eyes wasn't on nobody else behind him or left or right, nothing.
Your eyes were just on him.
On him.
So you pulled that Glock out of your... Did you have it in a holster or just tucked in your pants?
Just tucked in my pants.
So you pulled it out with your right hand. You motioned earlier. You were just firing, but you were moving. So you were moving in a backward direction as you were firing?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you remember, were you constantly aiming at one level, or were you trying to shoot at his head or his chest, or?
His chest. Right. It's his leg. Just so he could fall and drop his gun or something.
And you don't remember how many shots you fired? What did you do with the gun after you started running? Did you tuck it back in your waistband? Did you keep it at yourself?
I tucked it back in.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know, my reaction is just to tuck it back in my pants.
Were you trying to hide it from the view of the police that were running there?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, honest answer. But you didn't throw that gun out that night. You threw it out at a later time over that bridge.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
After that, I never bought no gun. Since then.
You just went to the pawn shop and that never had
just
it.
to get cleared and have a gun.
Well, it sounds like you probably wanted to buy another gun, but for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you did with the plastic pieces of the Glock?
No.
Are they all together?
What do you mean, plastic?
Well, did you take the whole gun? Is the whole gun, when you took the whole gun, did you throw away the whole gun or just the metal pieces?
I broke it in pieces.
So are all the pieces in the ocean or just the metal pieces?
It's in the ocean. All the pieces are in the ocean.
And even the plastic parts, like where the handle's at, it's a plastic handle?
Yeah, all that.
How did you break it into pieces?
It's a little thing. I don't know what it's called, but it all breaks in pieces. Like,
Where it releases, the release is a slide from the handle.
So then you got the slide, you got a barrel, you got a spring, and you got probably where they put your hand at?
Yeah.
And you threw all that separately though, one at a time?
Yeah, one at a time. No, all together.
So was it in a bag? Was it in, you just took all the pieces,
Yeah.
jumbled up and threw them?
Did anybody see it? What time of day was it that you did it?
It was midnight.
It was late at night?
Yeah, middle of the night, 1 o'clock.
Because that's kind of a developed area. There's a lot of high-rise condominiums there, is that right? But you don't think anybody saw you?
No, what?
You drove Cassandra's car out there?
Yeah.
Does she know why you went out there?
No, she didn't know.
You just said you needed a car?
Yeah, she didn't need a car. So it's basically, I'm gonna lose my life over this.
That's not up to me, man.
The state attorney's office is going to evaluate a totality of the circumstances of this case, and they're going to file what charges they feel is appropriate.
How long would it take?
Well, it's going to happen in short order here. It's going to happen quickly.
So
Mr. Taylor died as a result of you shooting, and then you murdered. You're most likely going to be charged with murder and counts of aggravated battery. What will happen? You'll be taken from here. Your charges are dismissed here. You're not facing any charges anymore in Collier County. You'll be taken to Lee County. You'll be taken up there, photographed, fingerprinted, booked into their system, and you'll get a first appearance before a judge up there.
Would you be able to take me? Like,
I'll be going up
I'm
there.
saying, like, would you be able to take me if I ever go out the road?
If you go to state prison, you mean?
Where I'm going to state prison?
I'm saying if you did go to state prison, is that your question, or what is your question?
Would I be able to go to federal prison? Why they send me out the road?
So this is it's a state of Florida crime because it happened on the public streets in the city of Fort Myers. Although it was close to the federal courthouse, there's not necessarily a federal crime. If you were to plead guilty and you wanted to get sentenced to the Federal Bureau of Prisons as opposed to the Department of Corrections, I'm not sure that we could do that. We could ask, but I'm not sure that would happen just because you're charged with Florida crimes. Okay? Now, as you go through this proceedings, we're both in Fort Myers. If you want to talk to us, you can do so. You gotta reach out for us.
If I go out the road, like,
Go ahead, ask what you want to ask.
I don't know.
I know it's not easy. It's a serious situation.
It really is.
Do you want us to talk to your mom or your sisters at all and tell them what happened to you or what's going to happen to you? I'll be honest with you, we got some people out in Immokalee right now. I mean, they're going to hear about it, but we can certainly tell them exactly where you're going and what's going on. It's up to you. Just putting that out there.
Oh, man.
You got any other questions for us or anything else you want to tell us about this whole incident?
I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want to lose my life. I want to change. That's all I've been doing. I've been thinking about change. Kept myself small enough. But I've been letting these guys in. Put me through all this.
You got to understand, a young man who was just attending an event, minding his own business, lost his life. Other individuals were shot. Some of them sustained serious injuries. Justice has to be served. We understand on the other side, you're a young man. You're a very young man. You've always talked with us. And you talk with us right now. Cooperated with us. And as you go through the system, you have to decide what's best for yourself.
That's just like how I feel right now. It's just it ain't right, man. I've been changing. I've been talking to God about all the situation I've been going through.
And I don't disbelieve you've been changing. You've been locked up on some other charges here, staying out of trouble. You talked about you wanted to stay out of trouble after you got out of jail. But you got to understand, and let me ask you, how do you feel about that? He was a young man. He was innocent. He lost his life over this. You may have done.
What if it was the other way around? What if it would have been me?
No, I understand that, but you can't think that that the state's not gonna charge you with some kind of charges here.
See, y'all the ones that gonna take me to Fort Myers.
Kyle Khan is gonna do it. Well, we'll be there.
Where I'll be going to.
You'll be going to the Lee County Jail, downtown jail, and you'll be booked in there, and then you'll get a first appearance before a judge.
Often be an open door.
I don't think so. I don't know. I can't speak for the Lee County Sheriff's Office. I don't think so either. Not our decision. We do not want to be in an open dorm.
I'll be in an open dorm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to be.
They'll ask you all those questions too.
I don't want to be in a hole or nothing like that.
Yeah, they're gonna evaluate you, classify you. They're gonna understand what you're charged with, and they're gonna make a decision what's best for you and for them. They don't want somebody.
Can you let them know soon?
It's already been arranged, and they know you're coming. So they expect you.
All right.
So I won't be in a hole or nothing.
Well, I don't know what you mean by the whole. I don't know what you mean by isolation.
Just where I gotta be in there.
It's like a solid
23 hours a day. I don't know what they're gonna do.
At the end of the day, I can call, but it's up to them. It's not really even up to me.
All right, Jose, is there anything else you want to tell us?
Just I want you to know. I'll do 30, 25 years. Get away from all these friends.
Okay. All right. We wish you luck. All right. All right. Hang in there, man. Just have a seat there for a second. Just do whatever that's how you do.
Not too tight today, all right? All right, Jose. We'll talk to you soon.
Yep, good. Thank you.
Jose Raul Bonilla is arrested and charged with second-degree murder and multiple counts of aggravated battery with a firearm. In January 2020, just as his trial is set to begin, Bonilla enters a no-contest plea. He's sentenced to 30 years in prison with a mandatory minimum of 25 years. The Zombicon shooting brings a permanent end to the festival, now mainly remembered as the site of one of Fort Myers' most disturbing cases.